Welcome everyone. Today we have to discuss the topic land resources. Land is the most important and valuable resources for mankind as it provides food, fiber, wood, medicine and other biological materials needed for food. Land is upper weathering layer of the solid earth crust. The soil is the mixture of inorganic materials and organic materials. Inorganic materials such as rocks and minerals, organic materials such as dead plants and animals. Topsoil is classified as a renewable resources because it is continuously regenerated by natural process at a very slow rate. But if the rate of erosion is faster than the rate of renewal, the soil becomes a non-renewable resources. The major uses of land are land provide food, wood, medicine, etc. for us. Land support the growth of plants and animals that give us food and shelter. Land is used as watershed or reservoirs. The land acts as a dustbin for most of the wastes created by the modern society. Land is used for construction of buildings, industries. The main types of land resources are agricultural land, forest land, grazing land, residential land, industrial land, commercial land, waste land, recreational land. Some technical terms in land resources. The major terms are land degradation and soil erosion. Land degradation is the process of deterioration of soil or loss of fertility of the soil. The major effect of land degradation of the soil texture and structure are deteriorated. The loss of soil fertility due to loss of invaluable nutrients, increase in waterlogging, salinity, alkalinity and acidity problem, loss of economic, social and biodiversity. The major causes of land degradations are population. As population increases, more land is needed for producing food, fiber and fuel wood. Hence, there is more and more pressure on the limited land resources which are getting degraded due to overexploitation. The second one is urbanization. The increased urbanization due to population growth reduces the extent of agricultural land. To compensate the loss of agricultural land, new lands comprising natural ecosystems such as forest are cleared. Thus, urbanization leads to deforestation, which in turn affects millions of plants and animal species. The third one is fertilizers and pesticides. Increased application of fertilizers and pesticides are needed to increase farm output in the new land, which again leads to pollution of land and water and soil degradation. The fourth one is damage of topsoil. Increase in food production generally leads to damage of topsoil through nutrient depletion. The last one is waterlogging, soil erosion, salination and contamination of the soil with industrial wastes all causes land degradation. The second important term is soil erosion. Soil erosion is the process of removal of superficial layer of the soil from one place to another. Soil erosion also removes the soil component and surface litters. Difference between geological and accelerated soil erosion. There are two types of soil erosion. The first one is geological erosion. Second one is accelerated erosion. The geological erosion is actually known as normal erosion. It is caused by the gradual removal of topsoil by the natural process. The rate of erosion is slower and the accelerated erosion, it is mainly caused by man-made activities. The rate of erosion is much faster than the rate of formation of the soil. The major harmful effect of soil erosions are soil fertility is lost because of loss of topsoil layer, loss of its ability to hold water and sediment. Sediment runoff can pollute water and kill aquatic life. The major causes of soil erosions are water, wind, biotic agent. Next one, control measures of soil erosion. In order to control soil erosion and conserve the soil, the following conservation practices are applied. The first one is conservation of till farming or non-till farming. This is one of the traditional method. The land is plugged and soil is broken off and leave to make a planting surface. This disturbs the soil and makes it susceptibility to erosion. However, non-till farming causes minimum disturbance to the topsoil. Here, the tilling machines make silts in the unplugged soil and inject seeds, fertilizers and water in the silt. So the seed germinate and the crops grows. That is conservation of farming. The second one is contour farming. It involves planting crops in rows across the contour of gently sloped land. Each row acts as a small dam to hold soil and to show water runoff. The third one is terracing. It involves conversion of steep slopes into a series of broad terraces which run across the contour. This retains water for crops and reduce soil erosion by controlling runoff. The fourth one is alley cropping, or the other name is agroforestry. It involves planting crops in strips or alleys between rows of trees or shrubs that can provide foods and fuel wood. Even when the crops is harvested, the soil will not be eroded because trees and shrubs still remains on the soil and hold the soil particles. The last one is windbreaks or shelter belt. The trees are planted in long rows along the boundary of cultivated land which blocks the wind and reduce soil erosion. The windbreaks helps in retaining soil moisture, supply of some wood for fuel and provide habitats for birds. Thank you.